If you have a skin condition, never trust this woman. Her hands were covered in dead skin, and at first, she didn't think much of it. She simply ripped off a patch of skin from her buttocks and applied it to the affected area. To her surprise, the wound miraculously healed. But she soon realized that relying on this method long-term wasn't going to work. The next day, she immediately went to the hospital for an examination. The doctor, upon seeing her condition, seemed frightened. He carefully removed a piece of the dead skin for testing. After examining it, he casually told her that it was just a result of too much heat from eating spicy hot pot, and that all she needed was some anti-inflammatory medication. However, to everyone's shock, even though she took the medication as prescribed, the dead skin continued to spread, eventually covering her entire body. Desperate to figure out what was wrong, the woman decided to consult a dermatology specialist. This new doctor was much more experienced. She carefully removed a piece of the dead skin from the woman's shoulder and immediately diagnosed that her skin was completely necrotic. The only solution, she said, was a skin transplant. But who would be willing to give up their skin for someone else? As the woman pondered this, she noticed a recently delivered corpse in the hospital. In that moment, an idea struck her. What if she could use the skin from the dead body? Without wasting any time, she went to the morgue and chose the body of a recently deceased young woman. She carefully used a knife to remove the skin from the corpse and tried to press it onto her own body. But no matter how hard she pressed, the dead skin kept falling off. It became clear to her that dead skin wouldn't work, so she had to look elsewhere for living skin. Luckily, a bartender at a local bar seemed like the perfect candidate. Her skin was smooth and youthful, ideal for a transplant. Without waiting for the girl to finish her shift, the woman secretly followed her to the basement. There, she ambushed the girl from behind. Slowly, she stripped off her own clothes and then used a knife to peel the young woman's skin off. As she had hoped, the skin from a living person successfully adhered to her own.